Okay, everybody, we're back. We have the 8 compressed coal balls. Ooh, there's going to be a little bit of lag, yeah. I went back to copying the files because they need to be copied to make room for this. So, let's go ahead and put these guys around. There we are, with the obsidian in the middle for a coal chunk. Back upstairs. I really need to get my IC2 stuff put into a better place. Boom. Now we wait for this puppy to compress. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Why am I doing this? Bing. Diamond. Yay. I'm doing this because I need a chunk loader in this area. And we now have 2 diamonds. We have 4 obsidian. Where did I put? It's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have books. Lots and lots of regular books somewhere. I think I put them over in one of these guys. Oh, normal books. No. They are upstairs. Right here. 1 book. So, what do we get with this? We come here and we make ourselves an enchanting table. Yep, there's that book. For an enchanting table. Now, if we hit U on the enchanting table, you'll see we can have an auto enchanter. We can have an upgrade module for knowledge. This is for Steve's carts. We can have a chunk loader, which needs 5 gold and an ender pearl. We could also have a potion generator. Nice. And an enchanter, which is an add-on for Steve's carts as well. I was right, that's Steve's carts? Yep. So what we need is 5 gold and an ender pearl. I think we've got the 5 gold. And we'll put these guys up in there. And the ender pearls, which I have one here. Oh, I've been needing one of these guys for a while now. Here we go. Put on its helmet. And blammo. There's our chunk loader. Now our chunk loader is going to go roughly in the center of our base, which is right here actually. That's not roughly in the center, that is in the center. So, break that guy. And put this dude in place. There we go. If we show the lasers, I've done this before. Show the lasers, it goes to the nearest intersection of chunks. As you can see, we've got all these green and red lines and all that stuff. And I need to pay attention to chunk boundaries, but now this is going to go all across. We'll be able to see these lasers. And the lasers go just right where we need them. So when we're away, let me turn off this. These are going to charge. These are going to grow. So when we come back, this will have more and more berries in them, and so on and so forth. And while I'm here, 5, 6, 7. And we're just going to be overall very, very happy. The unfortunate thing is this is going, well, I think this covers almost the entire base except for our nether portal and some parts of the corners over here, which is fine because we don't need to have everything completely loaded, but most of our little farms here, yep, that all gets taken care of. Ah. So, with that little display, we could possibly set up an infinite diamond generator if, and only if, we have a way to make infinite coal. And, let me turn off lasers. We don't have to worry about increasing the chunks. This also means that any sorting system we put in here will always be active. Now, let's look at our coal. Coal. Here we go. Recipe. It's not going to give us any. Not going to give us any recipe. Oh, there is. Okay. So if we take a block of coal, it makes 9 coal. Oh, piles of ash from biomes of plenty. Creates coal. Where do we get piles of ashes? Well, it looks like you find it by mining it or something. We'll have to find that out. Smelting, you can smelt coal ore to make 1 coal. Redstone furnace does the same thing. Pulverizer makes 2 per deal. A lacerator apparently does 1 coal per ore. Bees can produce it, so if I decided to go to bees, we'd have a chance to make unlimited coal. Carpenters, yeah, that's just packaged. So our best bet is either find a way to make infinite ashes, which 4 piles of ashes makes an ash block, or 9 pile of ashes makes coal. Piles of ashes can make gray dye. It can be used as fuel, apparently, which is 1/3 or 1/4 as effective as coal. So, and I don't know what happened, but my redstone, now my factorization, the redneck cable has borked. It has lost its texture and everything, so I'm going to have to look into that. I might have to reinstall. I don't know. Another way to get coal, besides mining, of course, is to kill wither skeletons. If we had some way to make infinite wither skeletons, we could do it. But we could do it through mob grinders with Mine Factory Reloaded. So if we look at a mob grinders right here, it's mob counter. Sorry, detector, crush. That's mob essence. Get it from a squeezer. Let's see here. Let's look at a grinder instead of mob. There we go. A grinder. Now you need a golden sword, a book, a piston. We could make this right now. But it needs mob essence, I think. Or it makes mob essence. But grinders are used in mob grinders. They do a 3x3 square, I believe. And you can put an upgrade into them to make them 5x5. But they kill mobs for essence. And make essence. And that essence is put into a spawner. Now we have these normal spawners here, which we could make a normal spawner. But right here is an auto spawner, which need sugar, nether wart, 2 emeralds, magma cream, and so on and so forth. This takes mob essence and energy and creates mobs, and they the mobs that are created come in reusable safari nets. And that's 4 ender pearls around a gas tier. Now, we have gas tiers, we just don't have the ender pearls yet. But ooh, this way. If you look over here, we do have some ender pearls growing. This is at 86, and this is at 71. Now, when we go away, that chunk loader is going to make sure that these things grow. And if we have a harvester, we can set up a farm of these things, I think. I think that's the hard thing. I don't know if it will grow. By the way, we've got mallow bushes, we've got blackberry bushes, we've got blueberry, and we've got raspberry. So we've got all 4 berry bushes. And what does that mean? That means that for one of each berry, I think we make 2 or 3 triple. Okay, berry. There should be a bowl. Here we go. Berry medley. If we have all 4 berries in 2 bowls, we make 2 berry medleys, which is really good because you don't have to spend 6 berries to get 2. You only have to spend 1. We can set this up as an auto crafting deal as well. We just gotta do it. While out adventuring, I found silverwood saplings, and I don't know if this will grow or not. I tend to build in places that for one reason or another have no essence or flux. So this thing, if and when it grows, will hopefully produce a lot of good stuff. Let me tab out for a second and pause this to kill the lag. We're going to go over to where I have planted a couple of saplings. I want to see if they worked. Now you see this craptastic purple stuff over here? This is what's called taint. And I actually planted some silverwood saplings near a tainted area. And I wanted to see, it's actually right on the other edge. You can see the purple things right there just spinning around. Let me hit Alt F3A. There we go. And then F3 again. And I wanted to see, oh, it looks like one of the, I planted one, but I planted a couple of these dudes. They're called Shimmerleaf. Okay, you're coming at me, aren't you? Yeah. If you ever saw Lost, that's a lot like the smoke monster from Lost. I wanted to see if the flux in the area would grow the silver leaf and help stop the spread of this taint. We'll have to see. But one of the cool things I found is this. This is just a standard cobalt hatchet that kills leaves with instant kill. So I don't know how well it works, but I insta-mine leaves when I'm on the ground. Because when you fly or you're shifted or you're swimming, you mine slower. Well, I don't know why these trees are so special that their leaves don't decay after you get rid of the wood around them. They are, so it's an eyesore for now. I dug out all the quarried stone that was there. But the main thing was, I wonder if there's any more tainted creatures around here. Because they will attack you. I've been hit with a couple of tainted sheep, which hasn't made me happy. Okay, yeah, there's a tainted pig there and a tentacle. I would like to be able to get rid of the taint, and that's an experiment right there. Eesh. The stuff is not supposed to spread, but I think these are in the biomes. Look how much of it there is. If I can get enough silverwood saplings, silverwood. Hopefully that will help clear up the flux in the area. and I'll be able to get rid of that tainted crap. And Facebook is pooping at me. I don't know if that actually works or not, but the taint doesn't reach over here. If it spreads, I'm going to be very, very upset because I hate junk like that that spreads and ruins the look of the scenery and everything. I'm not really a fan of junk like that. So, I was gone. That's not pumping out anything. We have 28. I don't know if that was the same amount we had before, but that's a lot. And eat, then return to my beautiful self. There are a couple of things that I'd like to do, and I'll talk about them when I come back. I'm just gonna move out. Well, I can sleep through the night, but I've got a couple of things I have to do in another window, and I'll be back after I'm done with that. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, the lag is ongoing. I'm experiencing the issue with hard drives where they take forever and a day to transfer something. Well, there are a couple of things I did while I was working on this, and let's go take a look here. It's pretty easy. First things first, as part of the building style I'm looking at doing, this is going to be sort of like a curved porch, curved entrance kind of thing, and this is going to be a porch with stairs right here. That's the first part, and I like the other side with the curve and the square part so much that I went ahead and mimicked it. Here we go, we'll go into bat mode, and we'll fly up, and you can see, if I go over here, you'll see the curve there, and then it goes a square, which is exactly opposite of what I do here with the square and the curve. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into my IC2 area, well, my machine room entirely, but I could put different things in here. I could get the water out from over there, which would make things a little bit nicer down in the second floor, and I could probably make this 1 block deep instead of 3, because this is 1, 2, 3, and I really want this to go up a bit so that there's only 1 block, and that's the floor part here between this and the bottom. So it'll go glass, light, and I think that would look a lot better. It also functions a lot better. Also, I can put all my water-based stuff over here and not have to worry too much about it. I can put a power plant down underneath, and I think that's what I want to do is use a power plant of the steam turbines to create RF/MJ, and that'll allow me to do that. And I'm going to be going almost full bore solar, because if we recall correctly, if we go in here and look up solar, we have all these solar options. We have solar panel, and then the low voltage, the medium voltage, and high voltage solar arrays. The solar generator, well, let's take a look at it. It takes a diamond block, and I'm not sure exactly what it does. Let's see. Oh, generates RF using sunlight. The generator creates a large amount of power from the direct sunlight. However, there's a problem. The generator cannot generate power and transmit it at the same time. You must switch between the two modes by applying a redstone signal. So, what you do is you create a redstone clock to go with it. That's another option if things get nerfed. Solar helmet, high voltage solar helmet. Let's see, if right click it, no, doesn't say anything. So our only real power options for IC2 are these. Of course, there are regular generators, And of course, everything and its mother is going to come up with generator here. Let's see if it lists it anywhere. Boop. Nope, I'm not seeing generator. Not yet. But you can see all the furniture and stuff we have available. Now this is a solar generator. We have a TNT generator. Generates RF using gunpowder and TNT. Then we have a pink generator. Generates RF using the power of love. Pink dye or anything that uses pink dye in its crafting can be used to generate power. I think that was created for Aurelian. High temperature furnace generator using regular furnace fuel. A very inefficient generator with an initially low energy output, but as the internal temperature rises, it increases. And why there's a second page with nothing on it, I don't know. Nether star generator. Using nether stars, incredibly powerful, that produces more energy than most systems can transfer. It will damage anything in a 10 block radius. So, the solar generator is possibly worth it. Potions generator. Generates RF using potions. And then creates it using food, which helps. Let's see here. Generates RF using food. The more fulfilling the food, the more RF is generated, and the more saturating the food, the longer the generator will run. So steak and pumpkin pie and stuff like that will work. Then heated and ender generator, which probably uses ender pearls. Oh yeah, look at that. Eyes of Ender and ender lily seeds. Then we have a lava generator that runs off of lava. Furnace generator that runs off of furnaces? And then a survivalist generator, which I think is the most basic generator you can make. So it probably generates a low amount of EU. Let's see here. What's that? That's a biofuel generator. Here we go. We've got the standard generator, 10 EU per tick max. Then we have geothermal, which is 20 EU per tick. And then the semi-fluid generator, 8 to 32 EU per tick. And if we click that, you can see we need universal fluid cells, we need iron item casings, and geothermal generator, which is 2 empty cells, glass, iron items, and a generator. The generator is an iron furnace, blah, 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 blah. We built those. So these are the only other options for EU outside of using steam boilers. So we have a steam turbine, which is a multi-block. It's 3x2x2. It's made in Railcraft, and that's blocks of steel and steel plates. You get the steel through either 64 charcoal to 16 iron, which is fine if you have a really good tree farm, and an iron farm, which we're going to be working on, or you build a blast furnace and create your iron, your steel. Steam ovens make charcoal. Steam traps. Okay, here we go. Low pressure boiler and high pressure boiler. And then steam engines. Steam, of course. Steam turbines. We're using the steam turbine from Mine Factory Reloaded. Creates MJ and RF. Steam loco. Steam in a bottle. Florb. Steam, okay. Let's hold shift for details. It's lighter than air. The Florb will travel further. Okay. Steam capsule and steam void. So what we're actually going to do, we're going to try and make a... we'll eventually get up to steam, I think, maybe, using a steam turbine. Now, the steam turbine will take steam from high pressure and low pressure boilers and create EU. But it's got, let's see if they've got a rotor. Yeah, there we go. It's a turbine rotor, which is 3 turbine discs. Each disc is 8 blades and a block of steel. Each blade is 3 steel ingots. So, as you can see, that's 24, 36 per blade. 36 times 3, you can do the math. That's going to be 108 steel per turbine rotor, and they wear down. Eventually you have to make new ones. So, generating EU is going to be the trick. And look at that. We've got a silverwood tree sitting right here, which means that the silverwood may have grown down here, but I think we have to be in the area for it to grow. So this is good because it means that we do have Thaumcraft energy around the area. We now have a pure node. If we get into Thaumcraft, we'll be able to see exactly how strong this node is. We'll have to figure that one out. So I've got a lot of construction I've got to do here. One is raising this stuff by 2 blocks. Everything here by 2 blocks. So if we come in here, this is going to be fun. We're also going to be relocating our machines up over here, which I think would be a much better place for it. All of these are 2 blocks in, so we can put infinite water sources and stuff where we need them. So this is going to be built up. I'm going to get the brick and build the base around here, and I've decided I'm going to go ahead and just use cobblestone to fill in the walls for now, and we'll eventually get up here and I'll put in slabs along the bottom, and we'll have elevators. Where we have the elevators, we'll probably put stairs around it. So that'll all work. In the meantime, I'm going to get back to letting this file copy and get rid of the lag. So I will catch you later. I'll do some progress reports and stuff like that as we go along. Alright, I'm out for now.